Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with day 16 of May I Scraplift You. So today I am scraplifting winged paper crafting, and she only has 19 subscribers, so definitely go over there and check her out. She has lots of cards on her channel, and so I am scraplifting a card, but going to make it into a layout. I'm also combining this with How to Kill a Kit with Style. I'm combining it with Iron Crafter, which this month's prompts are brads, buttons, eyelets, sequins, or beads. It was your choice. And then I'm also combining this with Mixed Media Mayhem. And this week's prompts are buttons or brads, torn edge, and ink. So we're going to wrap a whole bunch of stuff in it. And since I had to use sequins, I thought, why not make another shaker layout? But I'm doing this one a little different. So you can see kind of my inspiration from this card. They have pretty much their clusters down here. They have a circle element, it's matted, and then it has a big embellishment. So I'm going to use my photo here. I have my circle cut out. I'm going to cluster things up with this and go from there. So I have this photo of Kaylee in my garden checking out my flowers. And I have some scrap paper I already tore into a mat since I had to have torn edge. I have this title that was in my stash from Adrian. And I have a bunch of fussy cut pieces of flowers from one of the other papers. I am using the Simple Story, Simple Vintage Life in Bloom kit from this month. And I have a bunch of button selections. I have sequins. And I already went ahead and did some of the work. And I cut my circle out of my pattern paper. And then I went in with my sewing machine and I put a piece of acetate in. And I sewed it around to get it in there. And then I went in and I sewed the edges to hold all my sequins in. But I left this part open so I could drop sequins in it. And I put tape around the edges here so that the sequins would only go here so it wouldn't fall all the way down in the page. And so I'm going to put some sequins in it, and then I'm going to run and I'm going to sew up the top. And then I'm just going to add all these other elements to it. So let's just get to it. Alright, so you can see that I'm back. I have my sequins added to make a shaker layout. I absolutely love it. I tried not to overfill it so that it could still shake since it doesn't have any dimension at all. Like I didn't pop up any foam tape, so this is just pretty much, it's wedged in between two pieces of paper. So super pretty. And I apologize for the glare. Let's see, I'll move it over here. That'll decrease it just a little bit. And so that's going to be that part for the sequin. For the sequin element, we have the torn element, which is this. And then I'm going to add some buttons on in just a second. And then I have to add ink. And it was not specific on what ink. It's just about using your supplies and doing something different. So, I just pulled out this gold Flow-Mo Creative marker, and I figured I would just draw in some little things on the acetate with it. I mean, technically it's ink, right? So I'm going to fudge it a little bit this month. Alright, so I have my picture down. I'm going to add my title up here that says Blossom Like a Flower. And then the rest of these little fussy cut pieces, I am just going to work in and glue here and here. Since she had her like cluster of the hexagons right here, I'm just going to kind of do the same thing, but be able to keep seeing this and just add some flowers in here. So that's going to be all my little pieces glued down for flowers. For buttons, I'm just going to add a few in, maybe like on the center of this flower, and then maybe even put some buttons on the center of my acetate where I drew them in. Yeah, they're permanent since I let it dry. Alright, so these gnats are driving me crazy, y'all. It has rained so much. It seems like for weeks I haven't even been able to get my garden planted out. So I have tomatoes that are about 3 foot tall still growing in here in my craft room in the den under my grow light. And the gnats are starting to get crazy. I have got to get it out if it will stop raining. So this needs to dry a little bit with the glue, but I did use tacky glue. So look how cute! I absolutely love it. It has dimension from popping some of them up, and the shaker I think just adds a fun little element to it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Definitely go over and check out Winged Paper Crafting. Let's see if we can get her to 100 subscribers. And check out everyone else playing along with How to Kill a Kit with Style. May I Scraplift You, Iron Crafter, and Mixed Media Mayhem. And it will all be linked below. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed this and that it inspires you. And until next time, bye y'all.